Hey guys, what's going on? Migan here. A little sick because of the change of weather, so don't mind me sniffing and shit. Anyway, this is I got a lot of requests asking me what I've been doing for traps recently. So this is the trap portion of my full body workout. Nothing really special. I just went back to my roots. I'm still doing my rack pulls, still doing a lot of volume for traps. The only difference is I'm focusing more on time on attention. I'm training at pretty much every recruiting as many fibers as possible. You know, slow twitch, fast twitch, all that bullshit. I start off with upright rows with the bar. As you can see, that's my first set, and I do as many reps as possible. I got out of the mindset of counting reps. Now I just focus on going by feel and following the principles. Like for example, I was doing yeah, I was just focusing on just pumping blood into the muscle. So I'm just doing it until the muscle is pumped. If I'm focusing on strength, then I'll just lift as heavy as possible, and that's gonna determine my rep range. Um, I got out of the mentality of counting, counting reps and stopping at those reps because it was kind of productive. I started acting like a robot. Your body doesn't know 10 reps or 5 reps. You just know tension, weight, resistance, all that good shit. So as long as you know what you're doing, you're fine. You're a beginner. Obviously, you want to use rep ranges to to progressively overload to know how much you need to do and blah blah blah. But if you're at a stage where you know how your body works and you understand your body, just go by principles. So anyway, obviously, I'm doing the same thing. Building muscle is all about picking a heavy weight, doing a certain amount of reps with that weight, and being able to progressively do more reps with that same weight, if not increasing the weight and doing just as many reps as before. So I start off with upright rolls, I increase the weight, and I try to do 20 or more reps. And when I reach failure, or I'm close to failure, I start doing a lot of cheating. Like I use a lot of momentum just to get the weight up. As you can tell here, I'm one of these guys. If you one of these form, perfect form, whatever, guys, just, don't even watch the video because that's not what you're gonna see here. I'm not in for that. I'm gonna make a separate video explaining to you guys why I'm not the perfect form kind of guy. I just don't believe in that shit. I only use good form to prevent injuries, but not to, as far as building muscle. As long as you're putting tension on the muscle, you're feeling the muscle work, you're recruiting fibers, the muscle's gonna grow. I mean, it's basic science. Your body doesn't know perfect range of motion, it just knows movements. You just gotta be safe. Alright, as you can tell, I moved on to high pulls after the upright rows. Then I moved on to clean pulls. It's an Olympic variation. I got that from one of my favorite football coaches. He has his players do a lot of those movements to build a thicker neck and traps. And so pretty much I pick one rack in the gym, as you can tell, one power rack, and I just stay there until I'm done doing almost 4 or 5 trap movements. Here I'm also doing a clean pull, but this is a jump pull variation where you're barely bending your arm. You're just trying to get the weight up, using a lot of momentum, a lot of leg, hip drive, and this I pretty much do this just not only for my chest, but you get a lot of power because you guys know I do sprints every now and then, so this helps me transfer the power from my legs to my upper body. So it's not really hypertrophy, but it's a little bit of everything. And I increase the weight again and again. As I increase the weight, I just switch up the exercise. Like right now, I can't do clean pulls with this shit, so I move on to my rack pulls. Yes, I still do rack pulls. I told you guys, rack pulls they have like no equal when it comes to trap development. And like I said, you don't have to put the bar too low. A lot of people put the bar like below their knee and shit like that. That you're using too much hamstring, too much lower back. And if you're gonna train frequently, like I do, you're gonna end up injuring yourself sooner or later. Especially with my back injury. I'm trying to focus on my traps here. I don't care about my lower back or hamstring. So the higher the bar is, the better. As you can tell, I do like a tricep with the rack pulls when the weight is light. I start off with the wide grip, then I do the sumo grip, sumo stance, and then a regular stance. Just to keep tension on the traps, guys. It's all about tension. And the reason why I like rack pulls so much is because they put a stress, like a stretch, on the traps that that you can't match in any other movement. You could try with deadlifts, but like I said, too much lower back and hamstring involvement. So now increase the weight again. Same thing, wide grip, snatch grip, whatever you want to call it. Rack pulls. So this way, I'm hitting every single angle of my upper traps. With the high reps, the low reps, heavyweight, lightweight, whatever you want to call it. I'm hitting my traps from every angle. Man, my ass is eating shorts, man. But yeah, that's what I do for traps. The only difference is, like I said, I pick one rack one power rack, and I just do, as I increase the weight, I just do whatever exercise can accommodate that weight. So with the bar alone, obviously upright rows. When I add some weight, I move on to cheating upright rows, and I move on to high pulls, and then clean pulls, and then power shrugs, and fucking rack pulls. So as you increase the weight, change the exercise to be able to use that poundage. And this is my first day back in the gym after I reset my mTOR for a week. So I didn't go above 4 plates, but it was good to get me back in the gym. Alright guys, you asked for a video, there you got it. That's what I do for traps. Peace out.